Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take.
Hi guys, Shane here, Oz Flight Simmer. Welcome to another episode of Test Drive. This is where we take a look at different aircraft and add-on and scenery for flight simulation. And today we're taking a look at Carenado's brand new PA46 Malibu that come out, I think it was January the 18th. So we're just taking a look, we're already started, we're just taking a look at the outside. And this is one of their HD versions aircraft. So you can see the light there, that looks pretty good. And on the wing, got all the markings there. We'll get a little bit closer and have a look at the aircraft, but it looks absolutely stunning. I've already taken this for a bit of a spin to familiarise myself, and this would be in my top 10 aircraft that I own actually at the moment. You can see all the different shine of the bodywork and all the detail, all the rivets are in place. Have a look at that metal shine on that exhaust pipe and also on the prop there. Absolutely wonderful. You can see the light and the gearing on the top there. So it's up to Carenado's normal standard, but actually being a HD, really good quality. We'll actually look at the front nose landing gear there. Oh, we're blending through the cockpit. And the bump mapping is incredible on this aircraft, and as we go onto the wing, you'll really see that. The other thing is the actual sound, the outside sounds of the aircraft are absolutely phenomenal, really detailed, absolutely love them. Also in the cockpit as well. And the flight dynamics I find very cool. I'm not a real life pilot, but have a look at the underwing there. As you can see, I'm quite excited. But yes, the flight dynamics are a lot of fun to fly, and you'll see it in this trip we're about to go off shortly. But I believe there's 5 HD liveries and 1 blank HD livery, and you got the normal stuff, so HD textures, the prop shine, all that sort of stuff. Everything that you've seen coming up to the tail. And just on a side note, if you actually want to purchase one of these in real life, a 2014 version is going for about $1.35 million if you've got something to spare. But let's get in, we'll take off and we'll get flying, we'll test her out. So that was the startup. I really think Carenado's actually done a good job on the startup for this turboprop on this aircraft, but everything's set and ready to go. I've just looked left and right to see if anybody's around, and we'll increase the throttle all a little bit slowly and get going. Today we're in for a bit of a special flight, so we're actually going to be starting off at an Orbex Palm Springs. So nice part of America, and the scenery is absolutely wonderful, and we're going to take it all the way up to Orbex's Sedona airport. So absolutely phenomenal scenery on the way. It's about 250 nautical miles, so that should give this aircraft a run for its money. So just a bit of history on the Malibu. So the PA46 first flight was on the 30th of November 1979. It was the third single-engine piston aircraft to be having a pressurized cabin. So it was a piston engine to start off with. Obviously this version we're flying the turboprop. So And at that time, the PA46 had several speed records, but later on they transitioned into turboprops, which is this is one of the 500 is one of the ones that we're actually using. And when they did that, they changed the aircraft a little bit by making the wing surfaces for the wings and for the tail a little bit bigger to handle the turboprop. I sort of look and try to, in my mind, compare this with the TBM 850. The TBM 850 is a lot more powerful to actual fly with the engine, but I think this one's with the flight dynamics. To me, it's a bit more fun. So with in saying all that, let's line up and get this bird ready to fly, and we'll make our way to Sedona. So I'll be a little bit quiet now so you guys can listen to the sounds, and talk to you soon. So that was a very fun and enjoyable takeoff. There was a bit of wind there and we were bouncing around, but the flight dynamics of the PA46, it just makes it really cool. So we're making a right hand turn. I'm hand flying at the moment so we can line up with our direct flight path to Sedona. I'm not really a big fan of glass cockpits, as I may mention in some other previous test drives, but obviously this PA46 is full of glass, so it wasn't too hard to organise a direct flight plan. So Carenado has actually covered this with the G1000. They do actually have some documents on this. They've got some PDF files to learn how to use the MDF or MFD and all that sort of stuff. So I had a bit of a read of those, watched some YouTube videos, and got a flight plan in. So a bit more documentation in this aircraft than what Carenado normally do in some of the other aircraft, which was really cool to see. So we're just going to put on our autopilots, and I'll leave a bit of a picture as we're departing, and then we'll take a look at the cockpit and the inside of the cabin. So welcome back. We're going to take a bit of a tour of the cockpit and then also in the cabin. So as you can see, the Carenado has a G1000 and with a GCU 476 control unit, and it has a 710 autopilot. That doesn't make much sense to me because I normally don't fly glass cockpits, but it's really cool. It's like cross between a TBM or a Cirrus. Well, that was my impression anyway, but it was quite easy to figure out everything. So obviously you got your main, your co-pilot screen and your pilot screen. And sorry guys if I'm being really plane on the detail here. But and then obviously you've got your autopilot stack underneath there. And down the bottom there, just where you got your throttle, you've also got your inputs into the autopilot for the MFD. So basically, sort of, you had that up on the screen with one of your shift keys next to the actual autopilot screen, and you can so press the flight plan there. Really easy to get organized. So you've got air conditioning stuff on the right hand side, flaps underneath the autopilot, gear onto the left hand side there, and you've got your bleed air as well. So everything is where it should be. It's nice spaced out, it's not overloaded, it's quite neat and tidy. And because it's a newish plane, they haven't really done any old sort of style of textures. They've actually done a good job. And a quick look at the texture of the seats there. Obviously it's a new aircraft, and the overhead, so you've got all your lights and your heaters on the right hand side for the outside of the aircraft. In the middle you've got your lights for the interior of the aircraft, and a couple of specks and scratches on the roof there. And coming over to the left hand side is all your engine buttons for startup and generators and alternators. And for looking in real life videos, it is modelled down to the T. And which is the only sort of difference. Obviously this is not Carenado's problem, it's just the actual how the aircraft is. Its visibility out the window is not too good, but I love the texture work they've done for the leather of the dashboard. So we'll take a bit of a quick gander around the actual cabin. So this plane seats 6, I think 5 to 6 people in total. So we've got 4 seats in the back. That's the pilot seat. Beautiful tan leather look. This looks like a brand new car, to be honest with you. We'll creep up forward. No stains on the carpet in this one, not like the last video. But obviously new design and quite plain. You've got your cup holders there. A lot of viewing areas around the back there, but some seat belts. And clickables, should be able to pull the visors down and up, traditional Carenado sort of stuff. We'll move back to the back seats and have a bit of a look. No, armrest doesn't move. And just have a quick look in the baggage compartment. Yep, no stains on the carpet, which is great. And a lot of room to, yep, can't click the lights there. Looking from the back, that's a beautiful view. They've done a really good job of actually modelling this, put a lot of effort into it. And the tray on the right hand side, you can click that, that'll open up, though obviously the one on the left won't, because that's a door. There we go, folds out. So that's the interior. Let's go and have a look at a bit of a montage of the P46 flying in the sky, and then we'll start descending, coming for landing for Sedona. Let's go.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take.
So hopefully you enjoyed that. We're back in the cockpit and I'm just about to make a right-hand turn and turn on final for Sedona. As you can see, not following a flight plan, just having a bit of fun and testing out the PA46. So we'll begin our right-hand turn. This will be the first time I've actually landed at this airport. But it is gusting, the breeze is gusting and moving us around a little bit. have a look at that site. This is another Orbeck scenery. But as we line up, I'm gonna leave you there. We'll bring up a wing view and listen in as we're coming to landing. So talk to you soon. We'll just make a turn to get off the runway and head for the taxiway. Well, that was a lot of fun. A very cool flight, very interesting landing. This is a beautiful plane to fly and a lot of fun. But we'll quickly take a look at the replay. So the PA46 has only been out for a couple of days, I believe 18th of January, so you can actually pick it up for $37.95 US at this stage from the Carenado website. I would put this in my top 10 planes at the moment, and I would put this as my favourite turboprop aircraft that I actually have. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and a share. You can comment. Feedback is appreciated. You can see more of these types of videos on the bottom left. If you've been watching a couple of videos and you haven't done it yet, please hit the subscribe button, and you can also keep up to date what I'm doing on my Facebook page. So thank you very much. I'm Oz Flight Simmer. I'll talk to you soon.